Well, it's July 10th, and this is the year of the pandemic, 2020. I was planning on going to the Durango Rendezvous last month, but that whole thing kind of fell apart because of the whole COVID thing. So fortunately, we were able to rally and scavenge and put together another trip. This one's with my friends Sean and Doug's brother Mike, their 3 wives, and me. So I'm the odd man out. And we're going to take a ride over to Lolo Pass down into Montana by way of Kamiah and Tammy's parents. Then south down the Bitterroot Valley through Salmon Chalice over Galena Summit to Sun Valley. Then back up north through the Idaho mountains up to McCall. Then I'm going to part with the friends, and I'm heading west. They're going to back Spokane, and I'm going to cut across Central Oregon and spend the last night in Monument. And altogether, it should be about 1,600 miles, and really pretty excited about it. Got the bike all cleaned up and ready for the road. It's looking good. A lot of fun's going to be had on this thing in the next week. Now, just to go through the inventory, I got all my gear laid out here. Now let's see all the stuff that I'm bringing with me on this trip. First, I got 2 packing cubes full of clothes. I don't need to unzip that. Shirts, pants, and so on. That's about enough for a week. Got a new down jacket from REI here. Nice jacket there. Still has a tag on it. Pair of tennis shoes. This has a cooling vest and rain gear in it. I got some flat tire repair kit, both the CO2 cartridge with the plugs, and I've also got the slime with the pump. So between that, if I get a flat, it's about as good as I can get prepped. Got my tool roll here with tape, Allen wrenches, pliers, crescent wrench, ratchet, some small screwdrivers, unit tool, a bunch of universal screwdrivers with a bunch of fittings, zip ties, air pump, tire pressure gauge, socket wrench. Every one of these has a socket in it from 5 mil to 14 mil. Then I've got my owner's manual and insurance card, registration. Here we've got some spare glasses, electronic stuff, USB charger. I got my logbook. I got my Kindle. I got my my Western Digital, what's it called, Pro, the thing that takes the video footage off the GoPro. It's a portable hard drive. Spare battery pack. Whole three battery pack for the GoPro camera. Switch them out regularly. Those things don't last very long. Some plug-ins, pens, pencil, mechanical pencil for the logbook. Here I got day snacks, nuts, jerky, power bars, some wet wipes, M&M's, candy bar or 2. Got a coffee cup that I had to search far and wide to find something to fit in that little tiny Indian cup holder, but this one fits. Not many do. A 12-ounce can will fit, and it's the same size as that, but you'd be surprised how many things in the world are bigger than that don't fit. Here I got a little jar of jam. Tammy called it blueberry butter for a gift for the mother-in-law, Jerry. And here we have the bike cover, so when I want to put a cover over at night where it can't be seen or get rained on too bad. There's a Kindle, another spare battery, cell phone. Here I got some cocktail mix there for whiskey and making old fashions. Helmet with the Sena SMH10. A couple of chamois and some spray cleaner. I also have a, where is it? Oh, it's in here. Bottle of soap for the washing the bike if I want to wash it. Chapstick, sunblock. Got some those Allen wrenches are for the flag on the back. Spare glasses, GoPro mount for the handlebars. All my bathroom stuff, shampoo, toothpaste, comb, brush, beard oil, supplements, you name it. Hand sanitizer and wipes for the road. little box to hold the GoPro, plus some extra cords, GoPro remote. Then we got pair of binoculars, a bunch of masks, because everywhere you go these days you got to be wearing a mask. Got 2 paper, 2 cloth here. One says Indian on it. This one's a gift from Jerry. Then 4 pairs of gloves here, rain gloves, long leather gauntlet gloves, some brand new deerskin gloves, a bit never been used, and some fingerless gloves. That keeps me covered there. Over here I've got the, let's see, the lightweight gloves that are getting worn out, but I love these. Shirt. Got both vests. I think I'm just going to bring the one vest, not the IMRG patch vest, but the one that's got all the more interesting stuff on it. Mesh jacket with liner. It says Indian on the back. Stars and stripes on the sleeve there, and a pair of chaps. So all that stuff, it's got to fit in that bike. Okay, this is all I got left. Everything else is in the bike now. I got that for the handlebars. These go in the lowers. That is going to have to go still in the trunk. That'll be in the lowers or on me. This is going somewhere. I don't know. Those are going in the lower. So this is all stuff that doesn't need to fit into locking bags. And this bike is loaded and ready to go. Full. Barely gonna fit. And then here, full. In there, full also. Look at this beautiful day. Adventure's starting now. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning on July 11th. And the goal today is to get to Kamiah, about 420 miles. There I'll see my mother-in-law and father-in-law and be well on my way into this journey. Here's to a good ride. Past Umatilla now, on my way to I think Walla Walla is about the next decent sized town, maybe 200 miles, 175. There's a hawk up there. Pretty warm today. It's about 90 or so. Not too bad. This trip's getting going. Stopped at a park in Waitsburg. There's a bike over there. Really nice place, big trees. Nice to get out of the sun for a minute. It's Sunday morning now, and I just left Dennis and Jerry's house about 45 minutes ago. I'm now on Idaho Highway 12 in the Locksaw River, so I went past Fenn Station and the Selway, headed into the beautiful mountains of eastern central Idaho. And that was a nice visit last night. Dennis and Jerry made, we had salmon and potato salad and broccoli and watermelon for dinner, and then this morning she made biscuits and gravy and eggs and coffee and juice, and yeah, we had some good chats. And boy, what a great day. This is just like a dream, being here riding along this river. I can see why it's famous. Somebody thinks it's famous anyway. It's a great motorcycle route. It's just twisties, goes on. It's 141 miles just from Kamei to Lolo, and you know, even the route from Lewiston to Kamei is pretty great. So I'm glad I went this way. I wish I could take it home and bring it with me, but I know that I can't. So I'll just have to enjoy it while it lasts. And Tammy, I wish you were here with me. I miss you very much and I love you. So looking forward to seeing you when we get back. But right now, I'm gonna enjoy this route. So I just rolled up on this campground called Wendover, and I remember going past this years and years ago, 20 some years ago, back when the boys were young, and we came up here to go fishing. And I never pulled into this one campground, but it's, you know, the higher you go into the mountains in Idaho, the more beautiful it gets. It's green and lush now. I really expected there to be people here, you know, living in the big city of Portland. You expect, you know, you come to a place like this is going to be popular and there are going to be people here. And I rolled through here. There's not a soul in this campground. It's a beautiful day and a mid-Sunday, midsummer, July 12th, I guess. And nobody here. So it's, you know, it makes me feel good to know that not every single inch of beautiful wild space is under massive pressure from massive humans that just want to use it and enjoy it and trample it and trash it, and it's really nice. There's a fair number of cars on the highway, plenty of camper trailers, lots of bikes. I can see why this is a really great route. But for the moment, I'm just hanging out here at Wendover and enjoying the tranquility. So it's pretty great. What a trip this has been so far. So right now I'm on Idaho 71. I think it's about 5 more miles down to Brownlee Dam. I believe this is the only way to cross the Snake River and the Hells Canyon area between Boise and Clarkston. It's been a very windy, scenic road, very little traffic at all, and saw a massive amount of cattle in some roundup a couple of miles back with some cowboys around. It's quite the western scene. Yeah, and the last couple days I've been hanging out with my friends. We met up with them in Darby, Montana, and we spent the night there, and we rode together down over the Continental Divide back into Idaho, rolled through Salmon, Chalice, along the Salmon River, made some really great stops along there with some really scenic little roadside campsites and picnic areas, and we spent the night. We went over Galena Summit, went back through Stanley and up over the pass there down into Sun Valley, and a lot of clean city people in Sun Valley. And then the next day, that was yesterday, went back up north again over Galena Summit back to Stanley, and then rode north through like Loman, and I don't even know what river that is down in there, but it was really, really great scenery there too. And then we went north up the Payette and spent the night in McCall, and went out for dinner last night and to the brew pub, and I said goodbye to them this morning back in McCall. They were headed north to through Riggins, where there's been a major landslide that blocked the road, but apparently it's free enough that they can get their bikes through now, so no big deal. Although there's a lot of worrying about that issue. It was kind of funny. But I peeled off west at New Meadows and went the way I'm going now is pretty much due west across Idaho. I think I may see Oregon on the other side of the canyon over there, so you know, I could keep doing this. This is what, the 5th day. I could keep doing this for a month and be perfectly content just roaming the countryside. This bike's great. It runs like a champ, and it's the Iron Horse. It takes me wherever I want to go. So I think I probably need to find a place to stop and have some lunch. I don't think I want to do that here. I'm looking for a park. Let's see if I can find one. Well, it didn't take too long to find a park. It's a nice little campground here. There's a few people here, not too crowded. There's plenty of open spaces. I just pulled in to have a little snack. Real quiet here. And I believe that is it's either Brownlee Reservoir or Oxbow Reservoir. I think must be Brownlee. I'll find out in a bit, I'm sure. Anyway, nice place. had a bee or a yellow jacket or something go right in my helmet. He got wedged in there. I'm sure that pissed him off, and he stung my head. And I pulled over as fast as I could, killed the motor, popped off my helmet. I don't know where he is, but he got me. I guess that's just part of the deal. So this road, it's Middle Fork something. Middle Fork John Day River, maybe? North of 26, west of Baker, west of Sumter. Just kind of that empty north central part of Oregon that, you know, I talk to so many people that think this is a desert here. And I don't look around. Do you see desert? No, this is gorgeous country. So I just love this place. I don't know what you'd do if you lived here. I mean, it'd be a different lifestyle. You'd have to make your trips to civilization few and far in between, and try to live as self-sufficiently as you can. But I sure like to be here. It's been pretty hot today. I think it's been just about 90. Damn, that hurts. Just about 90, 91, 88, right in there all day. And it's okay rolling down the road. Boy, it stops like right now. I'm sitting here, the sun's just baking on me. So I think I've got about, must have about 50 miles left till I get to the Monument Hotel and RV park. So Sherry said she'd be waiting for me. Just gotta let this bee sting wear off. Damn. Oh well, I guess that could be worse. I'll survive. Alright, let's hit the road. Well, I think I survived the bee incident. That route along the Middle Fork of the John Day sure was great. I think I saw 2 cars in 40 miles. Was even one? Oh, and a guy on a bike with a mask. 93 degrees. There's nobody around. He's wearing a mask. and pedaling a bicycle at 93 degrees. That seemed a little odd. And I just pulled in at Long Creek, got a big drink of huckleberry lemonade, big cup about that big. That was really good. Hit the spot. The birds are kind of crazy. They just jump out in front of me and they like to, I think they're trying to race me. But then they get to this point where they don't know which way they're going to go. Oh, I go this way or this way, this way. And then at the last second, they peel off and just avoid getting hit. And I swear I'm going to hit one of these sooner or later. The especially indecisive bird is going to end up getting pasted. Anyway, more of this Central Oregon scenery that it's not desert. It's Central Oregon is not just the desert that people think it is. Although it's plenty warm today. So, what do I have? 9 miles to go before I get to my destination for the day. I'm about ready to be done riding. I think I'm hitting, probably topping 350 on the day, something like that. Seen a lot of corners, a lot of twisties, miles and miles and miles of them. That's what I'm here for though, right? Okay, let's hit this. I could live like this for a summer. This is really fun. So right now I am I'm between Kimberly and Spray, Central Oregon. It's a John Day River there, and it's like 77 degrees, about 9:15 a.m. Just got done spending the night at the Monument Motel and RV Park. The owner there, real friendly guy. We chatted for probably an hour, just about whatever. Told me a story about how he ended up moving there, and he's got family all over, and you know, he's been dealing with the pandemic, but apparently their business is doing fine. And now I'm moving on, so what a life this is. I dig it. that's a wrap. 1,663 miles, 6 days, 1, 2, 3, 4 states. Want to thank my friends Sean, Tina, Doug, Jenna, Mike, and Candy. Had a great time. Saw a lot of beautiful country. Now I'm back home with my lovely wife, and bike's in good shape. Got it partway cleaned up, but it ran good. Didn't let me down, so great adventure. Looking forward to the next one.